Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. Today, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada with Analyn Braza-Stull of Webkitty Creative Services. And Analyn, welcome to our conversation today.
The conversation is basically using technology and creating a system for marketing for people that are at home, working from home.
And this really does serve as a great way to communicate, and we love that you're here with us today. Why don't you share with us a little bit about how you got started in the marketing industry?
The marketing industry is very tough. It's very competitive, especially during this time. So I think it has changed over time from, referral marketing to word of mouth to now we're expanding into the online digital world. So what is it that has changed over time, especially for marketing, is that now we're using technologies that are out there that are currently evolving. So how do we find these cost-effective technologies for people that are starting a business online and don't have the resources for that? So what it is that Webkitty Creative Services does is that not only do we help our clients get them into that area of expertise, or at least give them or educate them, give them an idea of how to use these technologies to make their marketing system a little bit easier. So, it's just something that's just kind of evolved over time, and I think it's about time that we find these types of technologies useful and utilize them to its full potential.
So why don't you share with us what was the decision for you to launch Webkitty? So you were obviously working within the marketing industry for a little bit before that. What made you decide to be the small business owner, putting you in those shoes, and launch out with the agency?
Well, I'm actually a web designer, so I founded Webkitty through freelancing. So I freelanced for about 10 years. And then I realized that, man, there's a need for these types of technologies, especially as a web designer, since I'm using all of these tools that not a lot of people can do, because unless you're in my field especially. But what can we do to help other business owners be more intimate with their website, because their website's what's going to help them expand their market? Yes, you can go locally, you can network it and go and find clients that way, but there are services out there and there's technologies out there that can help you expand your market or expand your audience. Find all of these people that are outside of the state or outside of the local area to market to, and to get clients that way as well. So now we're just expanding on it. And as a web designer, I find that not very many people are educated enough to know that those resources are out there for them. So I, help them find it. And it doesn't matter what level of business you're in, whether you're a startup, a nonprofit, small to large businesses, there's tools out there for you to use. So I like to be that one-stop person to provide those resources for them, no matter where they are in their business. And it's cost-effective. I mean, education is free, and I feel like people should be educated in using these tools.
Well, it's great that you have this vision of what you want to provide your clients, and I'm sure it really does translate extremely well to what you're designing with them. If you see one thing that's trending right now with what clients are coming to you asking for, what would that be?
I think what's really trending is, how do we bring the message out to our audience? Who is our audience? How do we find that out? How do we track the people that are landing on my website? So one of the important things to think about is people's behaviors when they're buying things, when they land on your site. How do they feel? How are you making them feel by setting up your website and getting it market ready? How are you tracking it? Because analytics is very important now, especially with like the Google algorithms and Facebook ads and all those other, different types of tracking systems. Google Analytics is great, but what if you found like a tool that takes everything from Google Analytics Shows you the behaviors of your audience so that you know how to reach out to them later on through your email campaign. So there's a lot of systems that need to be put into place in order for it to work, in order for the marketing to work. And automation is key. Automation is key. So how does a business owner get automation? Well, you put something in place and you let it run on the back end while you perform whatever it is that you love to do as a business owner. Maybe you just want business development, but you want everything else to run on its own on the back end. So those are kind of important things to take a look at now moving forward.
Well, this is really great information that you're sharing about really your outlook and how you see your business and what you're doing for your clients. So we thank you so much for joining us and really sharing with us today.
Thank you so much, Howard. You have a wonderful day.
And thank you all for joining us as well. It's really great when you have marketers out there who are so committed to their clients and really providing great work for them that helps them grow their revenues and hit their targets. So there's more information about Webkitty here on Daily Ad Brief, but go out, have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.